What is up, guys? This is Colonial Puppet, and this is the Let's Build an Airport Terminal. I'm not keeping track for some reason. I keep reminding myself to check what episode this is, but I keep forgetting. So this is an episode of Let's Build an Airport Terminal. You know what number it is because of the thumbnail of the video. Where we left off, we did this. And I said in the previous episode that I'd just mirror that over on this side, but I didn't. I hope you didn't. I'll put an annotation in the previous video that tells you not to, because instead of putting stairs here, I'm actually going to put stores here. Because I looked at some interior shots of actual airports and saw something kind of like what I was doing, but instead of stairs here, they put shops. And then there's like a balcony here with like railings. So I'm going to do that instead. Thought that was cooler. But first, before I do that, I'm actually going to put windows in here. Just where there's the stairs, because, I don't know, it'd kind of be lame to just walk into a wall. So I'm just going to make these windows like so. Maybe this one a window too. So that the only doors are where they're not just walls right when you walk in. This will still be a door, but you're not facing a wall. You're actually kind of walking with it, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'm going to fill in these, and then I'm going to do the checkout desk where you buy tickets, I guess. Like I said, I looked at some interior shots and got a good idea at what an interior of a airport terminal looks like. An airport terminal looks like. And actually, well, yeah, I'll do the shops another episode, or maybe later this episode. Not sure, but I'm gonna start with the checkout desk. I'm gonna make it its own building almost. So I'm gonna start here, maybe. Fifth block. I'm using quartz instead of iron. Why, I don't know. Because why not? That's why. Started on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. Let me double check. Yep. I'm gonna bring it out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or I'll bring it out 13. Ooh, unlucky. Oh well. Then I'll do this. Or actually, no. 15 was a good number. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because I forgot how long the lines are for tickets. So this is going to be pretty, in fact, I may want to boost that to 20. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That should be enough. Because it's not only going to be the, or actually, do you know what, this is going to be where the, checkout or ticket booths actually start. So this will even be further out, but that'll make more sense later in the video. Because, there's going to be two things kind of right when you walk in. There's going to be benches, and then there's going to be there's kind of red velvet lines set up things for like waiting in line. Although instead of red velvet, I'm going to be using just like iron bars or something, or glass panes. I remember when glass panes first came out, that was awesome. I always wondered why they didn't just have glass panes, and then I found out that they actually did. And like I just overused them. The first building in this city used them pretty much for everything. And I was more happy to use them as like railing instead of whatever it was I was using as railing at the time. I forget what I used as railing. I don't even think I had railings, or I just used wooden fences, which I mean work, but like they kind of look out of place in like a modern building. So when glass panes came out, I was like, yes, finally there's a better alternative for railings and whatnot. And I'm mumbling to try and make, or rambling to try and make this go faster. But yeah, just kind of working off the vertical columns of the building. Oops. Just kind of try and make like give the building some flow, I guess. There, not too. So you walk into this, pretty cool. What I could do is make this an arch, like so. Yeah, I just got a really cool idea. I don't know if it'll look any good, but it's definitely worth a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's 19 in. I could have just subtracted 1 from the 20 I said it would be. And I'm pulling up the handy dandy Minecraft circle reference chart. Circles, enter. Alright, 13, or 19 I mean. Control, zoom in, view image. Okay, sorry. Alright, I found it. So, let's see, I'm gonna make it 4, or wait. How many blocks high is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to have to start 2 blocks. So I'm going to have to do this, that, and then 2, and then, let's see. I just confused myself. Yeah, that. And then 2. And then 2, 3. Actually, I messed this up. I'm going to do this 1, and then that, and then 3, 2, 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3. Then I'll just do that on this side. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 3. So there I made an arch, kind of. And if it doesn't look that good, then oh well. I think it looks awesome. And to make it even more of an arch, I'm going to put steps. Like so. To kind of give it more of a like a gradual curve. Oh, this is really hard. Alright, there we go. Damn it. There. And then I could do this. Don't know if I like how this looks yet. That looks alright. No, it doesn't. Looks like shit. I liked it better with just the plain blocks. Don't need any of these steps. And this is the thing with live commentary. Normally I just kind of like speed this up or cut it out completely since I didn't end up using these, but this is all trial and error, so they're gonna go a bit longer and I'm gonna get less done per episode. See, that looks alright. Now to do the same thing over, actually, do you know what the problem is? This probably will look a lot better. And I was right. Alright. So, once again, see if I remember this. And then, that's right, 3. So that was 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then mirrored over here. 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ta-da! And then it would be cool if I did this. Filled this in, but only one layer of it. So when you came in from here, it looks pretty awesome. There. Okay. Now for the fucking, oops. Wow, I just had deja vu. I'm gonna put the ticket booths in. Oh, that's right, it's 3 blocks wide. 2 block pillars, space 3 blocks apart. So if I do my math right, they should be lining up, which it looks like they are. Boo. There are cows everywhere. So, I have no idea how long this has been going. I'm gonna quick check the time. It's been going for 13 minutes. So, we have a good couple of minutes left to do this. I try and keep these around 30 minutes, like I've probably said in other episodes. Between 20 and 30 minutes. Sometimes it's hard to tell how long I've been going when I like have stuff that I cut out. Because I say I'll cut stuff out, and I do literally cut it out. Like, I keep playing, but it keeps recording. So here we are. So you walk in, then there's going to be seats. But now let's do the ticket booths. Like so. I'm just going to do stone. Can't go wrong with stone. I'm kind of using a really... The color palette of this building is very... it's not very colorful. Kind of going for the kind of sterile, white, futuristic look. The simple kind of, I don't know. All these new kind of modern, or postmodern, I guess, looking buildings are, well, postmodern's anything, can be really anything, but I'm trying to think of a good word. I don't know. It's funny, a lot of the modern houses I don't think are modern. Like modern house builds. Like they're not too modern. I guess they could be classified as modern. But modern is like usually like its form or utility dictates the form of the building. So like modern is no ornaments, just kind of the looks of the building are dictated by the needs of the homeowner or the building owner. There's this one house that used a grid kind of plan. It was reinforced concrete grid of vertical supports, and the floor plan was built around those. And the floor plan was tailored specifically to the needs of the person who owned the house. Like the first floor was really round, and the reason why that was because the garage was on that floor, and it was round because the car would drive like around it and then into the garage. So like I said, like utility kind of dictated the form of the building. And like when you walked in the building, it was like all this weird layout that like worked. Like you'd walk in and there's like a sink just there so you can wash your hands after going out. I forget what the building is called, but it's really cool looking. Alright, now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put some lighting. Do. Yep. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Do. I guess you could say like buildings like the World Trade Center that I have on this build, or even the original, is kind of like modern, as in it's really kind of no aesthetics to it. It's all kind of just pure structure. I'm kind of going off on a tangent because I don't know what to do right now. I'll just keep building the oops, it's not what I wanted. I want not coal, I want quartz. There. But yeah, if you ever have a chance to take architecture classes or architecture history classes, definitely take them. They're really fun and interesting. Like you learn about a whole bunch of stuff. Like the fact that the Eiffel Tower was built to be taken down after a period of time. It was built for the World's Fair and wasn't meant to stay up for that long. It was meant to be dismantled, but everyone liked it so much that they kept it up. And the next World Fair, maybe not the next, but like one of the World's Fairs following the one in France or in Paris was set in Chicago, and the I guess the U.S. pavilion, because at World Fairs, like, countries get their own pavilions to like show off, I guess, their culture and everything. My voice just cracked. And I forget his first name, but his last name was Ferris, and he had to build something that could out-Eiffel the Eiffel Tower, apparently. That's how my teacher put it. And he ended up making the Ferris wheel, which I guess iconic-wise didn't out-Eiffel the Eiffel Tower, but it's not, I mean, as in it's not iconic to a certain area, because every country has a Ferris wheel, but it's definitely an iconic ride. So that was interesting, and just like learning about theories that people had of architecture and how ridiculously like what's the word I'm looking for? Like Greek architecture was really spot on in terms of math. Like the columns were like measured to a T to like have the right proportions and like relative to other parts of the column and whatnot. I'm just rambling on, sorry. Alright. This is like when you walk in and there's the ticket booths. And there's no real back to it right now, but I'll put those in. Like so. Yeah, I'll just fill this all in with stone. Sorry if there's like dead air. I'm just kind of really focusing on burped building and trying to get this right. So yeah, awkward silences I apologize for in advance. Trying to think of cool things to talk about. Let's talk about architecture. There's some other interesting things I learned in that class. I'm trying to remember them though. Like I don't know, just learning about how they built things during like the Middle Ages, like Gothic cathedrals, and how a lot of it was trial and error. They'd build something, it'd fall down, they'd find out why it fell down, and then go from there. It's probably where buttresses came from, flying buttresses. They're just big, like band-aids, in my opinion. My one engineering teacher in high school didn't like Gothic cathedrals because of the flying buttresses. He just saw them as giant, like, lazy fixes to the fact that they would fall over. And, I mean, that's pretty much what they are. And they decorated them to, like, kind of make them look like they were meant to be there. But I'm guessing the first cathedrals didn't have them, and that's why they aren't still around. They probably fell over or collapsed on top of themselves. Oops. And I may actually build a cathedral on this this map. Get some classical buildings in here. People always ask me like why I only build modern stuff, which I don't. I mean, a lot of the buildings in this city aren't really, I mean, I guess they're technically modern, but cover a lot. There's a lot of postmodern buildings and older looking Victorian, I don't know what to call them, like kind of classic New Yorkish skyscrapers and all that stuff. Oh, other fun fact I learned in that class, the whole like the first skyscrapers, big skyscrapers in New York, like had a kind of step to them. Like they were stepped. Like it would be, why? Wow, that was a really bad. I need to drink some water because that was the worst voice crack I've ever had in my life. And I can't edit it out because this is a Let's Play. But yeah, like they would be wide, the first couple floors, and then they would get smaller, like get less wide as it went up. That was because there was like a zoning law that kind of was there to keep big buildings from casting shadows that were too big. And it's, I don't know, it was like a zoning law. I thought that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool like seeing skyscrapers before there was really kind of a code to building them and making them aesthetically pleasing. Like the first ones, he showed us a picture of my professor showed us a picture of like one of the first skyscrapers in Chicago, and it was really kind of ugly. It looked like they just stacked a bunch of buildings on top of each other with like different floor or window kind of layouts and facades and whatnot, and it looked kind of weird. I mean, it looked nice, but it was just kind of weird looking compared to modern day skyscrapers. And then he showed us ones that were literally just like one floor repeated over and over again. Which, I mean, some skyscrapers are like that now, but they finally realized that, like, the best way to make a skyscraper is to kind of make it like a giant pillar, where it has like a defined base and then consistent kind of floors, and then a defined like top portion. So like just think of a Greek column where it has like the fat base and then the skinny center, and then has a defined top. And I'm really tired, so I'm probably talking nonsense. So sorry about that. I don't know. I'm really tired, sorry. Trying to get through this. Yeah, so right now I'm putting benches, lazy benches, I guess, because they're not really fancy or anything. And I'll add some detail to them once I'm done putting them all down. Like, I'll put like trees and stuff next to them and whatnot. But yeah, this is kind of the layout I saw for most airports. And feel free to use more color than I am. Like I said, I'm going for the sterile kind of fancy look, but you can definitely spice things up, put in carpet. I may actually put in carpet now that I mention it. Like red carpet or something, or blue carpet. Light blue. Actually, I'll replace these. Damn it. Nope, screw it. Now I'll put in some glowstone. You could definitely add a lot more detail as well. I'm kind of quick going through this because there's a lot to get done in this Let's Build. And I'll come back later and probably add detail in other episodes, change things out, but for right now, this is like a really quick, dirty interior. I know there's a lot of better ways to make plants, but there. Doesn't look too bad. Could definitely do a lot better, but it's getting towards the end of the episode and all that stuff. So next episode, I'm probably gonna, like I said, put in carpet, put in the stores over there, and also what's it called? Metal detectors, because this is an airport, and airport security is key to a good airport. Alright. In fact, I'll probably just like put a quick, let's pretend that this is like some sort of metal detector thing. Like a big long one. Or just an entrance. Doesn't really matter. Like a portal kind of thing. Alright. Well, that's all I'm doing for this episode. There it is. I'll do a kind of a cool little ticket area. Get your tickets. But yep, be sure to check out the next episode when it comes out. Be sure to check out the previous episodes. And other than that, this is Colonial Puppet. This is the only episode I'm going to record tonight, since I'm just kind of rambling about nonsense. I'm going to get some sleep. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, or I guess today is Thanksgiving. This has been Colonial Puppet. Have a good day.